In this video, we will take a look at the Deployment Package Manager feature that's included as part of the self-service catalog functionality in Flow. This will give you a first-hand feel for what DevOps is like. As you already know, DevOps is all about eliminating silos. You can think of Deployment Package Manager as a way of providing abstraction for the commonly used deployment process to promote reuse and best practices within an organization. Assume you are a developer who lives in your IDE, focused on developing the code. In this exercise, we will see what will it take for you to deploy a Java var file once it's generated in your IDE. We will start off by creating a manifest file that controls the deployment. Creating a manifest file is a one-time activity and is specific to each use case. A sample manifest file is provided to kickstart your development and is accessible from GitHub. You can easily get the URL to the file by accessing the Deployment Package Manager documentation. In order to access the Deployment Package Manager documentation, go to Google and search for the keyword ElectricFlow Documentation 7.3. Click on the link that says Welcome to ElectricFlow Documentation and select ElectricFlow User Guide. Once you are in the ElectricFlow User Guide, search for the keyword Deployment Manager. Click on the first link that says Deployment Package and you have the documentation. Now, in order to access the sample manifest file URL, navigate to the section that says Create a Deployment Package and look for the link. Once you get to the GitHub repository, let's pick the manifest corresponding to the JBoss, copy it and paste it into a text editor and save the file. Let's call the file manifest.json. Once the manifest is created, let's start editing it by changing some of the key attributes. Let's give the application a name and a version. In addition, we can specify some component-specific information like the type, the group artifact version information, the file name, in our case it's hello.var. The JDBC and environment sections are optional. For here, we'll ignore the JDBC section, but we'll keep the environment section. In the environment section, you provide the environment to which you want to deploy your application, and you also specify the tier mapping. In this particular case, we are mapping the application tier in the Hello World application to the application tier in our environment. That's all we need to do. Let's save the manifest.json file, zip it up with the hello.var file, and create a compressed file called package.zip. Now let's go back to the Flow UI. Click on the self-service catalog icon. Select Application Catalog and look for the Deployment Package Manager. Once we have found the Deployment Package Manager, let's click on the Deploy option. And in the file upload, let's pick the newly created package.zip file. That's all we need to do. Click OK, sit back, relax while the Flow deploys your application. Now let's navigate to the Applications List page. There you will see our newly created application called Hello World. And if you look at the runs for the Hello World application, you will see that new run that deploys the application to the JBoss server. Now if you navigate to the JBoss console, you will notice that the deployments are empty. Let's refresh the page and you will see our hello.var deployed. And now we'll be able to access the application.